A very good afternoon to you. Welcome to this edition of Lunchtime News live on MTV Sports. I'm Shahin Jurangpati. Let's start off with a look at your headlines. President Rajapaksa meets with New Zealand Premier John Key. Colombo Municipal Council begins conducting raids of food warehouses. 4 persons injured and at least 50 others trapped following the collapse of a 5-story building in India. Now for those stories in detail. President Rajapaksa, who is in New York for the UN General Assembly, met with New Zealand Prime Minister John Key yesterday. According to the presidential spokesperson and international media unit, the duo had engaged in discussions about a number of topics, including the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting. Prime Minister John Key had informed President Rajapaksa that he is looking forward to attend the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in November. He also accepted an invitation extended by President Rajapaksa to send representatives of New Zealand to the Commonwealth Business Forum, which will be held in line with the CHOGM Summit. According to the presidential media unit, Prime Minister Key had pointed out that Sri Lanka is a very important market for New Zealand's dairy sector and that New Zealand has a great deal of technology expertise in the field which they wish to share with Sri Lanka. President Rajapaksa meanwhile had spoken about Sri Lanka's post for development activities as well as the prevailing economic climate in Sri Lanka. An individual who attempted to smuggle a stock of gold out of the country was arrested by customs officials at the Katsnayaka Bandaranaike International Airport today. The stock of gold, which weighed over 1.5 kilograms, was valued at over 7.5 million rupees. According to customs officials, the suspect had attempted to smuggle the gold out of the country by concealing it in his body. The arrested suspect is a resident of the Nikavaratia area. According to the Customs Department, this is the 8th occasion this month in which individuals who attempted to smuggle gold out of the country by concealing it in their bodies was apprehended. Also making headlines this afternoon, the Colombo Municipal Council has begun conducting raids to inspect food warehouses that are located in its municipal council area. Chief Medical Officer of the Public Health Department at the CMC, Dr. Pradeep Karyawasam, noted that potatoes, onions, canned foods and bottled foods that are imported to the country will be thoroughly checked. Dr. Karyawasam added that if consumers have any complaints regarding food items that are unsuitable for consumption, they could lodge their complaint by calling the Colombo Municipal Council special hotline 011 2661 267 6161. The Assistant Elections Commissioner of Puttalam has been transferred to the Election Secretariat in Colombo. Deputy Elections Commissioner M.M. Mohammed said that this decision was taken due to the discovery of a stock of ballot papers in close proximity to the counting centre that was set up at the St. Andrews College in Puttalam. Assistant Elections Commissioner Samantha Jayasinghe of the Election Secretariat has been appointed as the new Assistant Elections Commissioner of Puttalam. Meanwhile, the Criminal Investigations Department has launched a special investigation with regard to the incident. The National Water Supply and Drainage Board notes that an 11-hour water cut will be in effect from 9 p.m. tonight in the Colombo city limits. The water supply to the Maligawata, Panchakawata Road, Maradana Road, Hullstop Street and Sri Sangaraja Mawata area will be disrupted. The Water Supply and Drainage Board also noted that areas which rely on water from the Maharoof water tank will also experience the water cut. The water supply to the Kolpiti Dharmapala Mawata and its by roads CWW Kannangara Mawata, Rosemead Place and Barnes Place will also be suspended due to the water cuts. According to the Water Supply and Drainage Board, the water cut will be in effect in order to carry out compulsory maintenance work. The police has begun investigations into the murder of a woman in the Pokunagala area in Bakamuna. According to the police, the murder was committed by drowning the victim. According to the police media spokesperson's office, the incident took place when the victim had travelled to a relative's house to attend a function. Investigations have revealed that an individual had pushed the victim into a well and allowed her to drown.
He came here and shouted, "Sandamali, I will kill you and kill myself as well." He strangled her and dragged her to the well. He then forced her head underwater. No one was able to save her. One of the children came and told me that their grandmother's head was being forced underwater. It is then that we went there.
According to the police, the victim had been hospitalized by the area residents but succumbed to her injuries. The suspect who committed the murder had been assaulted by area residents and was admitted to hospital as well. The body of an infant was found on the overhead pedestrian crossing located opposite the Badula railway station. Now, this video footage was obtained by News First U reporter Badula Chandan from U reporter Chandana Kurupwarachi. According to the police media unit, the body, which was concealed in a bag, was discovered based on a tip-off received this morning. The Badula police has launched an investigation into the discovery. And that ends today's edition of Lunchtime News. Thank you very much for watching. For News First, I'm Shanjarang Padu.
Hotline 0114-896-896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.